Good morning. Welcome to Newsroom.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Now, like I said, this is more about having fun and getting ready for the season, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. So, it's a completely social tournament. The hockey's good. The hockey's quite competitive, but the aim is to be social, guys to have fun. There's music, there's drinks. It's really a nice day out.
How long has this tournament been around for? Can you tell us, Ryan?
So this will be the fifth tournament, the fifth year we've done in a row. So it's grown substantially. But yeah, 5 in a row now.
And it's always been in Randburg?
Always been at the same place. It's we need 2 Astros to be able to run it because it's quite a large tournament, and there's only a couple places in Gauteng that actually have 2 Astros in the same place.
All right. Now tell us a little bit, Henry, on your side. Do you play hockey as well?
Yeah, I play hockey. I've been playing hockey for about 9 years, and Ryan and I actually played in a provincial team together, and that's how we met each other. And we've just taken over the operations at the Astro in terms of like eventing and stuff like that. And we decided it would be a good chance to get involved in like uplifting hockey in the community, helping out. We do 2 underprivileged teams that we sponsor into the event. And it's just about bringing the social aspect back to hockey.
Now, you talk about developmental teams that you're working on, and I just want to check with you. South African hockey is the best on the continent.
Yes,
obviously. But not in the top 10 worldwide, right? How both men and women, right? How does this fit into that paradigm? What are you doing to get us into the top 10? Because we're all about getting to the top 10 in everything we do.
Yeah. So I think with hockey in South Africa, there's so many good players that are playing at that are playing on dirt fields in the middle of Diepsloot that we're just not discovering. And guys like the team we sponsor, Silver Stars. They are literally playing on gravel. They have nothing, but you must see those guys when they come into the tournament. It's phenomenal. They play fantastic hockey and they have nothing. So it's great to bring them into the tournament to get them sort of delivered from the grassroots level and up.
Yeah, and you've had a relationship with them since around about 2011, I believe, or a little earlier?
Yeah, we have, yeah.
And what's changed since then? Because we know that Silver Stars, I read a little bit about it. You sent me some stuff to read up, and I thought it was actually quite interesting. They play on dirt, and then you're trying to bring them up to the point where they're actually able to play competitively and for fun.
Yeah.
What has changed since then, since you started the relationship with them in the 4 or 5 years?
So I think they've grown quite a bit in terms of their ability to attract sponsorship and publicity, which really helps. They're getting big corporates involved. So for example, I've got Nedbank Wealth sponsoring some stuff for the guys. They've got water bottles and things like that, but it really provides them a platform to get exposure. And as soon as you hear the story, the guy that arranges it, he's a phenomenal guy, and his story is phenomenal. And as soon as people hear that story, they want to be involved and want to sort of grow that side of the things.
Right. Henry, let me ask you this. The names of the teams are quite telling. We've got MSG, we've got Meg's Tarts, we've got hashtag stronger than the Rand. But what does that say about the tournament itself?
So the tournament, I think a lot goes into sports in South Africa about like how serious sports are, and you have things like the Cape Town Tens, which are aimed at rugby on a more social level. And I think that's what we're trying to achieve here, is that it's good hockey, but hockey isn't just about getting onto the field and winning and beating your opponents and then going off. It's about the camaraderie, it's about building a community, it's about getting people together and having fun. And I think that's what we've been trying to build in hockey over the last 5 or 6 months.
Okay, cool. I also noticed that on day 1, which is Saturday, you've got a whole lot more matches being played. I think you finish close to 8 p.m. Yeah. Whereas on the second day, on Sunday, you finish a lot earlier in the afternoon, have a prize-giving session and so on and so forth. Why is that? What's different about the 2 days?
So guys get tired. It's beginning of the season, so guys aren't really fit yet. And we want to get it out on the first day on a Sunday. You don't want to be playing hockey at 8 at night. You want to get home early. So yeah, that's a Joburg
thing, isn't it? Because I bet you if we were in Cape Town, it would be totally different.
We're playing from Wednesday.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Cool. And in terms of the prizes and the atmosphere that people can expect to get there, what can you share with us?
So let's talk prizes first. We've got some really good sponsors that give us awesome stuff. Commando, it's a new men's underwear brand. They're giving us a lot of stuff to give out to the players. We've got Baseline Sports, who are, it's run by Rassie Pieterse, which is the SA men's goalie. Yeah. He's given away sticks, so the top goal scorers get sticks. The Silver Stars guys, they get hockey sticks. There's shin pads. There's a whole lot of cool prizes, and we've got on Henry's side. I'll let him chat about it.
Yeah, so we're doing the eventing. So, you were talking about the Saturday and having fun. So we've organised a whole bunch of local South African bands. That's another thing we do. We've got a new upcoming band called Manouche who are coming through. We've got Mike Lassar, who's a very well-known DJ. We've got Warren Garvey, who I believe was on a bit earlier.
No, Warren Govey's going to be on a little later.
Oh, he's going to be on a little later.
Oh,
sorry.
yes. Oh,
Sorry,
yes.
he's
No,
gonna
we're
be on a
looking
little
forward to
later.
that.
So yeah, I mean, from our side of things, we're just there for the entertainment. You know, we sponsor on the entertainment side. Our brand that's sponsoring is Major Tom. It does backpack beverage distribution. It does the deals at the Dome and all sorts of concerts.
Called Major
and stuff.
Tom.
Major Tom.
And
yeah.
what do you distribute?
It just those backpacks that you see in sports stadiums, and you that pour drinks and
Great
stuff
name,
like that.
Major Tom distributing their
Yeah.
beverages.
I would love to say that we came up with it, but it's a franchise from overseas. But
Right.
but I mean that's our involvement in the side. It's the entertainment, it's the bands, it's bringing the vibe to the tournament.
Fantastic. Gentlemen, thank you so much for coming through. Sounds like it's going to be a humdinger weekend. We've got a whole lot of stuff happening. There's football, there's rugby, there's also hockey happening for all those people that actually have not checked out hockey before, and those that have been playing hockey, they can all come through and then have fun and enjoy it.
100%.
Yeah. Thank you. Come join us for a drink.
Very good. Where exactly is this turf?
Randburg Astro is by the
Corner
Damlin.
of Malibongwe and Republic in
I've
Randburg.
seen it, and that's exactly why I've seen. I knew exactly where it is. Yeah, I'll be there. There you have it. The founders and as well as tournament sponsor of Hockey Wars, a pre-season tournament for all hockey lovers. Moving on to other sporting news, the creator of the banned drug meldonium, which tennis star Maria Sharapova tested positive for, says it's quite sure other top athletes can and should use the drug. Meldonium was banned by WADA on the 1st of January 2016, some 32 years after it was invented.
Well, I mean, the stories like this happen regularly.
Cells in case of overloading. Because if there is overloading, then the cardiac muscle cells will die out because lack of oxygen there. In case of use of mildronate, these cells will survive.
There you go. Now, both those stories